Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the lesson number 8 of differential equation, and today we are going to solve the question number 3 of exercise 11a. Question is, find the general solution of the following differential equation. Okay. Now in lesson number 3 we have already covered the general solution of type 1, which is first order differential equation. Okay, there are three types, that is dy by dx is equal to f of x form, or dy by dx is equal to g of y form, or dy by dx is equal to f of x into g of y form. So we have to find y. We are given dy by dx is equal to f of x. We have to find y. So what can we do? We have to integrate both sides to find y, because derivative of y is dy by dx. So y is integrating dy by dx, we can find y. Okay, to integrating this we have to multiply dx in both sides, because f of x integration of f of x only possible with respect to x. So if we want to integrate f of x, then we have to integrate with respect to x dx. Okay, so we multiply this dx in right hand side and find the form. Okay, we are already discussed in lesson number 3 in detail, so we are not going through that theory. Let's get started. Okay, first question is dy by dx is equal to e power 2x plus 1 is equal by ex. Implies that what can we do? Dy by dx is equal to this e power x is divided in both the elements, so we can divide in either elements. E power 2x by ex plus 1 by e power x. I can do or not? Now dy by dx is equal to, this is e power 2x and this is e power x. 1x is cancelled out, so we can find this e power x plus e power minus x. Now this is function of x, so we have to integrate both sides. How can we integrate? Dy is equal to e power x plus e power minus x into dx. Now integrating. Okay, see, we are given dy by dx is equal to f of x. Okay, so we know we can integrate this f of x with respect to dx. So if I multiply dx in this side, then I can also multiply dx in both the side. Now this dx is cancelled out, and dy is equal to f of x into dx. Now integrating both sides, I can find y. In the same way we are doing this problem. Implies that integration of dy is y is equal to integration of e power x is e power x, and integration of e power minus x is minus e power x plus c. This c is integrating constant. Okay, now we know e power minus x dx integration is minus e power minus x plus c. How? By chain rule. E power minus x integration is e power minus x, because e power x integration is e power x. So e power minus x integration is e power minus x, and this minus is here. Now we know e power ax dx integration is e power ax by a plus c. Okay, in the same way, e power minus x means e power minus 1 into x. This minus 1 is act as a. We already know all these formulas. Okay, so now we have to apply this formula here. So this is our answer. This is our answer. This is the general solution to this differential equation. Okay, next. Moving on. Next question is dy by dx is equal to x into cos x. So what can we do? We can do dy is equal to x into cos x into dx. This dx is multiplied here. Now integrating both sides. Okay, every equation, like we are forming differential equation, then we have to differentiate. We are finding general solution, then we have to integrate. Okay, now this, how can we integrate this term? We know a formula u into v integration of dx is equal to first function integration of second function minus derivative of first function into integration of second function whole integration. Okay, this is ILATE formula. Okay, this is first function, this is second function, then this is our formula. Okay, we have to select the terms as ILATE rule. ILATE rule. I means inverse, L means logarithm, I means inverse, L means logarithm, A means algebra, T means trigonometry, and E means exponential. Okay, E means exponential. First we have to choose, this is x and this is cos x. That means this is algebraic and this is trigonometric. Which term will be the first function? Algebraic. So x is first function and cos x is second function. So our formula is first function into integration of second minus derivative of first function into integration of second function whole integration. This is the rhyming. How we can memorize this formula. Okay, first function integration of second minus derivative of first function into integration of second whole integration. Okay, so now solve. Implies that integration of dy will be y is equal to first function integration of second function minus derivative of first function into integration of second function whole integration. Okay, implies that y is equal to integration of cos x will be sin x. We know the integration formula, minus integration of derivative of dx by dx is 1 and derivative of cos x is sin x into dx. Implies that y is equal to plus c. This is the integrating constant. X sin x minus integration of sin x will be minus cos x. Okay, cos x derivative is minus sin x, so sin x integration is minus cos x. This is antiderivative. Plus c. Implies that y is equal to x sin x plus cos x plus c. This is our general solution. Okay, clear? Now next question is dy by dx is equal to t power 5 ln t. So dy by dt is equal to t power 5 ln t. Okay, implies that dy is equal to t power 5 ln t into dt. Now integrating both sides, dy integration is equal to this t power 5 ln t. Now if two functions are multiplied together, then we have to find by u into v dx rule. Okay, that is ILATE rule. Yes or no? So this is also called what? Integration by parts rule. Integration by parts. Okay, ILATE. So here this is algebraic and this is logarithmic. This is the algebraic function, this is logarithmic function. Okay, so we have to which one is the first function? Logarithmic. This is first function and this is second function. Now first function into integration of second minus derivative of first function into integration of second function into dt. Okay, implies that integration of dy will be y is equal to ln t t power 5, integration of t power 5 is t power 6 by 6 minus integration of derivative of ln t is 1 by t and integration of t power 5 is t power 6 by 6 into dt. Implies that y is equal to, this is ln t into t power 6 by 6 minus this t is cancelled out, this will be 5, 1 by 6 is constant and t power 5 integration t power 5 dt. Implies that y is equal to ln t into t power 6 by 6 minus 1 by 6, t power 5 integration will be t power 6 by 6 plus c. C is integrating constant. Implies that y is equal to ln t into t power 6 by 6 minus 1 by 36 into t power 6 plus c. This is our general solution. Clear? Next question is dy by dt is equal to 3t square plus 4t plus sec square t. Implies that dy is equal to 3t square plus 4t plus sec square t whole into dt. Now integrating both sides, this dt is multiplied here, now integrating both sides. We can integrate each and every element. Dy integration will be y is equal to 3 is constant. T square integration will be t cube by 3 plus 4 is constant. T integration will be t square by 2 plus integration of sec square t is 10t plus c is integrating constant. Because see 3t square dt integration plus 4t dt integration plus sec square t dt integration. I can write this way or not? Okay. Now which implies y is equal to this 3 is cancelled out, so this is t cube, 2 2s are 4 plus 2t square plus 10t plus c. Because integration of sec square t dt is equal to 10t plus c. Okay, this is the formula. So this is our general solution. Clear? Let's move. Moving on. Next question is dy by dx is equal to 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12. Which implies dy is equal to dx by x square minus 7x plus 12. Now integrating both sides. Okay. We can solve this equation by partial fraction. Okay. This term can be solved by partial fraction. We already know this form in integration chapter. So now we are given 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12, which is equal to, I can write a by, okay, at first factorize. Okay, first let's factorize. This x square minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. Then I can write x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, each of us know how to factor this term. So x into x minus 4, okay, this x will be common from this term, plus minus 3 into x minus 4, which is equal to 0. Now I common x 3 from these two equations, which implies x minus 4 will be common from these two terms, then x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is the factor. So by partial fraction I can write a by x minus 4 plus b by x minus 3. Each of us know how to do partial fraction. Now 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12 is equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 4 divided by x minus 4 into x minus 3. Okay. Taking LCM these two terms, we can find this term. Now this is nothing but this term is equal, because we find this factor after solving this question. So by multiplying these two terms we will find this one. So this will be cancelled out. 1 is equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 4. Now by method of separation in the partial fraction we have two methods. One is equating coefficient and another is method of separation. Method of separation. 1 is equal to, now put x is equal to 3 in equation 1. Okay, 1 is equal to a into 3 minus 3 plus b into 3 minus 4, implies that 1 is equal to, this term will be 0. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1, this is minus b, implies that b is equal to minus 1. Now we have to find a. So if we want to find a, then we have to form this term as 0. How can we form this term as 0? What can I put in place of x? We can put 4. So put x is equal to 4 in equation 1, implies that 1 is equal to a into 4 minus 3 plus b into 4 minus 4. This term will be 0, implies that 1 is equal to a. Okay, now I find b and a, so I can write 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 1 by x minus 4 minus 1 by x minus 3, because b is minus 1. Now what can we write? Now dy is equal to dx into 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12 can be written now 1 by x minus 4 minus 1 by x minus 3. Right. Now integrating both sides, integration of dy will be y, integration of 1 by x minus 4. Let's write this dx on right hand side. Okay, now this 1 by x minus 4 integration will be ln x minus 4 minus ln x minus 3 plus c. C is the integrating constant, implies that y is equal to ln x minus 4 by x minus 3 plus c. This is our general solution. Okay, and because we know ln a minus ln b is equal to ln a by b. Okay, so this is our general solution to this differential equation. Okay, let's move. Before moving, if you are not familiar with partial fraction, then just let me know in the comment section so that I can teach you, or I can cover a video on partial fraction. Okay, next question. dy by du is equal to u plus 1 by root over of 3u square plus 6u plus 5. Okay, what can we do? Implies that dy is equal to u plus 1 by 3u square plus 6u plus 5 root into du. Okay, now integrating both sides. Now how can we find this integration? Whatever you are studied in your integration chapter, you are going to apply all that concept in this chapter. Okay? Now we can integrate this term by substitution method. Let 3u square plus 6u plus 5 is equal to t. Now differentiating both sides, 6u plus 6, this integration will be 3 constant, u square integration will be, derivative will be 2u, so total 6u plus integration of 6u will be 6 into du is equal to dt. Okay, differentiating both sides we will get this term, which implies that 6 into u plus 1 into du is equal to dt, which implies that u plus 1 into du is equal to dt by 6. Now come to this term, implies that dy is equal to, okay, now this u plus 1 into du will be what? dt. So this is integration of dt by 6. Okay, this term will be u plus 1 into du is dt by 6. So this is dt by 6, and 3u square plus 6u plus 5 will be t. So this is root t. Implies that dy integration will be 1 by 6 integration of t power minus half into dt. 1 by root t means t power minus half. Implies that integration of dy will be y is equal to 1 by 6 is constant. T power half integration will be minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1 plus c. C is the integrating constant. Implies that y is equal to 1 by 6 minus half plus 1 will be half divided by minus half plus 1 will be half plus c. Implies that I can write y is equal to 1 by 6. This 1 by 2 is divided here, so I can write 2 in multiplication. 1 by 2 will be in the above 2 into t power half will be root t plus c. Implies that y is equal to, this will be cancelled out, so this is 1 by 3 into root t plus c. Now in every substitution question, we know we have to back substitute the number. Whatever we substitute in the question, we will back substitute that number. So 1 by 3, now in place of t what I can write? 3u square plus 6u plus 5 root plus c. This is our general solution. Okay. Whenever we substitute a number, actually we are letting that number is other than the given variable. So we have to back substitute that function. Why? Because our question is on y and u. So our solution should be in the variable y and u. But if we don't back substitute, then our solution will be on y and t. So how can we, this will be right answer? So we have to back substitute the question. Clear? Next question is x square plus 3x plus 2 into dy minus dx is equal to 0, which implies x square plus 3x plus 2 into dy is equal to dx. This left hand side dx will taken in right hand side. Implies that dy is equal to dx by x square plus 3x plus 2. Now integrating both sides. How can we integrate this term? We can integrate this term with the help of partial fraction. Whatever a function in the denominator, we always use partial fraction. All these tricks we know from integration chapter. Okay. Now partial fraction means we have to find a factor. X square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Implies x square plus 2x plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So these 3x can be determined into 2x and x, so that their sum is 3x and multiplication will be 3x square. Implies that x will be common from these two terms, then we will get x into x plus 2, and 1 from these two terms we will get 1 into x plus 2 is equal to 0, which implies x plus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. These are the factors. So what can I write? 1 by x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 1. Okay, this is how we can find a factor. And now this is a by x plus 2 and b by x plus 1. By taking LCM, we will get a into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 into x plus 1. Now this will be cancelled out. We can have 1 is equal to a into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 2. So by method of separation, we will put x is equal to minus 1. Then equation 1 will be 1 is equal to a into minus 1 plus 1 plus b into minus 1 plus 2 implies that this will be 0 and 1 is equal to b. So we will get value of b is 1. Now put x is equal to minus 2. So we have to find a and we have to make this b as 0. How can we make? We can put x is equal to minus 2. So 1 is equal to a into minus 2 plus 1 plus b into minus 2 plus 2. This will be 0. So 1 is equal to minus a implies that a is equal to minus 1. Okay. Now what can we do? Now we will get the value of a and b. So I can write 1 by x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to minus 1 by x plus 2 plus 1 by x plus 1. Now finding the integration, dy integration is equal to integration of in the place of 1 by x square plus 3x plus 2 I can write minus 1 by x plus 2 plus 1 by x plus 1 into dx. So now integration of dy will be y is equal to minus is the sign, integration of 1 by x plus 2 will be ln x plus 2. Okay, we already know or not, 1 by x dx integration will be ln x plus c. We are applying this formula as well. Okay, plus ln x plus 1 mod into plus c. You already know the formula that if there is f dx x by f of x into dx integration, always ln f of x plus c. This is a formula. Make this as note. Okay, what we can use in many problems. So if the denominator's derivatives is in the numerator, then answer will be ln f of x plus c. This is the integration form. So x plus 2 derivative will be 1. So here is 1. If you are saying this, no, this is minus 1, then I can write this minus 1 in out of the integration part. Okay. Now derivative of x plus 1 is 1, which is on the numerator. So I can write ln x plus 1 plus c. Implies that y is equal to, now these two term will be ln x plus 1 by x plus 2 mod plus c. Why? Since ln a by b is equal to ln a minus ln b. Now this is our general solution. Now our question is dy by dt is equal to sin inverse t e power sin inverse t by 1 minus t square root. So which implies dy is equal to sin inverse t e power sin inverse t by 1 minus t square root into dt. In this type of question, we will substitute in such a way that a derivative, if we substitute any function, or we are substituting a function with z or whatever on other variable, then there should be the derivative of that function in the given equation. Okay, so in this equation, which one will be the derivative of some other function? Sin inverse t derivative is 1 minus t square root. So let sin inverse t is equal to z. Now differentiating both sides, sin inverse t derivative will be 1 by 1 minus t square root into dt is equal to dz. Okay. Now substituting in given equation, dy is equal to this 1 by 1 minus t square root into dt. In place of this function, we can write dz. So this will be z. So z e power z into dz integration. Integrating both sides. Okay. Implies that dy integration will be y is equal to integration of z d e power z is the form of ILATE, integrating by parts, where z is algebraic and e power z is exponential. So which one will be the first function? z will be the first function and e power z will be the second function. Okay, now first function integration of second function minus derivative of first function into integration of second function whole integration. This will be the formula, yes or no, which implies y is equal to z into e power z integration will be e power z minus dz by dz will be 1, e power z integration will be e power z into dz whole integration. Okay, which implies y is equal to z e power z minus e power z integration will be e power z plus c. Okay, okay, implies that now back substituting I can get y is equal to, in place of z what I can write, sin inverse t into e power sin inverse t minus e power sin inverse t plus c, where c is the integrating constant. Now this is our general solution. Clear? Now this is the general solution of this differential equation. Here the question number 3 is completed. Now move to question number 4. Now question number 4. Question number 4 is solve the following differential equation. This is the first question, dy by dx is equal to y plus 2. Now from previous question or question number 3, we have questions like dy by dx is equal to f of x term. So to integrate this f of x, we need a integrating factor dx. So dy is equal to f of x into dx. So we can integrate both sides because this is a function of x. So we can integrate this function with respect to x. Now this is the function of y. So we can integrate this function with respect to y. So what can we do? We can write dy by y plus 2 is equal to dx. Basically this is the variable separable method. Okay, we already know about variable separable method. We have to separate the variable. One side is total y and one side is total x. Here only function of y. So we can write as one side y and other side is x. Now integrating both sides. Okay. Integrating both sides, derivative of y plus 2 is 1, which is on the numerator. And we know a formula f dash x by f of x dx integration will be ln f of x plus c. If the derivative of denominator is on the numerator, then I can write as this is ln y plus 2 is equal to x plus c. This is our general solution. Okay, because y plus 1 derivative is 1, which is on the numerator. So I can write this formula as ln y plus 2 plus is equal to integration of dx will be x plus c. Okay. Now again, next question is dy by dt is equal to 1 minus y square root. Again, this is the function of y. So we have to take this term in left hand side because left hand side is dy. So we have to find dy y term in one side, one variable in one side and other variable in other side, which implies dy by 1 minus y square root is equal to dt. Now integrating both sides implies that integration of we know the formula, integration of 1 minus x square root into dx is sin inverse x plus c. This is the formula that we know. Okay, so we can write it as Sine inverse of y is equal to t plus c. This is our general solution. Every question is, maximum question of this topic is on formula based question. If you know or if you by heart your formulas, then you can easily solve any type of question. Okay, so a little bit focused over formulas, so we can solve each and every question very easily. Like this is the one step answer, right? This is the one step answer, but we have to find or we have to know the formula. Okay, if we don't know about this formula, then how can we solve this equation? So by heart your formulas, so that you can easily solve any type of question. Okay, let's move. Moving on, next question is dy by dz is equal to sec y, which implies, see, this is also a function of y, so we can take in one side, sec y is equal to dz. Integrating both sides, we will get 1 by sec y will be cos y, so cos y dy integration is equal to dz integration, which implies cos y integration is what? Sin y. Sin y derivative is cos y, then cos y integration will be sin y. Sin y is equal to z plus c. This is our required solution. Next question is dy by dx is equal to e power y. This is also a function of y, so we can write dy by e power y is equal to dx, taking y variable in one side and x variable in other side. Now this is e power minus y dy integration is equal to dx integration, which implies this is e power minus y by minus 1. E power ax dx integration is e power ax by a plus c. Okay, so in this term a will be minus 1, so this is e power minus y by minus 1 is equal to x plus c, or we can write minus e power minus y is equal to x plus c. This is our general solution. Okay, next question, dy by dx is equal to y square plus 2y. Again this is the function of y, so I can write dy by y square plus 2y is equal to dx. Now integrating both sides, this will be dy by y into y plus 2 integration is equal to dx integration. Again we can solve this by partial fraction. If in the denominator there is an polynomial, then we can solve by partial fraction. So let 1 by y into y plus 2 is equal to a by y plus b by y plus 2, implies 1 by y into y plus 2 is equal to a into y plus 2 plus b into y divided by y into y plus 2. Now this will be cancelled out. 1 is equal to a into y plus 2 plus by. By method of separation, we have to find a and b. So to find a, we will put y is equal to 0 to make this 0. So there will be only a in this equation. So we can easily find the value of a. Put b is equal to, y is equal to 0. So 1 is equal to a into 0 plus 2 is plus 0 into b, which implies a is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, we will find a. Now we have to find b. Now to find b, we have to make this a 0, so put y is equal to minus 2. Put y is equal to minus 2. 1 is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 plus minus 2 into b. This will be cancelled out. So b is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now we will find a and b. Minus 1 by 2. Now 1 by y into y plus 2 is equal to 1. In place of a, we can put 1 by 2. So a is equal to 1 by 2 into y, plus in place of b, we can put minus 1 by 2 into y plus 2, which is equal to 1 by 2y minus 1 by 2 into y plus 2. Now dy, this is 1 by y into y plus 2. In place of 1 by y into y plus 2, we can put 1 by 2y minus 1 by 2 into y plus 2 into dy is equal to dx integration, which implies that 1 by 2 is constant. So integration of 1 by y will be ln y, minus 1 by 2 is constant, and this is 1 by y plus 2. Derivative of y plus 2 is 1, which is in the numerator. So this term will be ln y plus 2. Okay, if this denominator derivative is on the numerator, then our formula is ln denominator plus c is equal to x plus c. This is your answer. Absolutely, this is your answer. But anyone that want to solve this question to further in a one step, then we can do it as ln root y minus ln y plus 2 root is equal to x plus c. How can we write this? See, a ln b is equal to ln b power a. We know this form. So this is 1 by 2 ln y, means a ln b is equal to ln y power 1 by 2, and ln y power 1 by 2 is what? Ln root y. This is how I can do this. Clear? Now ln a minus ln b. So I can write this is ln root y by root y plus 2 is equal to x plus c. This can be your answer. This can be your answer. Someone is saying, no, I want to solve one more step. That also have. Implies this root y by root y plus 2 is equal to, this ln on right hand side will be e power x plus c. Yes or no? See, x is equal to ln y, taking ln in both sides. Ln x is equal to, so taking e in both sides, e power x is equal to e power ln y, implies that e power x is equal to, this is y or not. So x is equal to ln y means y is equal to ln x, because e power ln f of x is equal to f of x. We know this formula already. I have already told you on previous lessons. This we can write ln f e power ln f of x is equal to f of x. Okay. Now someone is saying, let's solve this term as one more step. That also we have. How can we do? See, I can write here. Okay. This can be written here. This is root y by root y plus 2 is equal to e power x into e power c. This is e power x plus c, means e power x into e power c. That means e power c is also a constant, which implies root y by y plus 2 root is equal to c into e power x, because this is a constant. This can be your answer. Or squaring both sides, we can write y by y plus 2 is equal to c square is also a constant, which can be written as c, and this is e power 2x. Since c square is equal to c square is also a constant or not. So this can be your answer. So for this question, this can be your answer, or this, or this, or this, or this. Okay, whatever you can write, that is the answer. Let's move to question number vi. dy plus y square plus 1 into dx is equal to 0, which implies dy is equal to minus of y square plus 1 into dx. Implies that dy by y square plus 1 is equal to minus dx. Now integrating both sides. We know a formula that tan inverse x, derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So 1 by 1 plus x square dx integration is tan inverse x, because integration is nothing but antiderivative. So this will be, this I can write tan inverse y is equal to minus x plus c. This is our general solution. Moving on. Next question, dy by dx plus e power y by y is equal to 0 implies dy by dx is equal to minus e power y by y, implies dy cross multiplying dy by y by e power y. This y is divided here, so in the left hand side y will be multiplied, and this e power y is multiplied here, so in the left hand side it will be divided, is equal to minus dx. Now integrating both sides implies that this can be written as y into e power minus y dy integration is equal to minus dx integration. Now this is the function of y, multiplying of the function of y's, so we can solve it by integrating by parts. Okay, u into v integration dx is equal to first function integration of second minus derivative of first integration of second whole integration. This is the formula. We already did the questions over this formula. Okay, so ILATE, this is algebraic. Okay, this term is algebraic and this term is exponential. So this is first function and this is second function. What is the formula? First function integration of second minus derivative of first function into integration of second whole integration is equal to minus x plus c. Okay, implies that dx integration will be minus x plus c. Y into e power minus y integration will be e power minus y by minus 1 minus 3. This is y. dy by dy is 1. E power minus y integration is e power minus y into minus 1 into dy is equal to minus x plus c. Implies that minus of y e power minus y minus minus plus integration of e power minus y dy is equal to minus x plus c. Implies that this is minus y e power minus y minus e power minus y, because integration of e power minus y is minus of e power minus y is equal to minus x plus c. Implies that this minus x can in left hand side will be the plus, so x. Now taking minus e power minus y in common, I can get y plus 1 which is equal to c. This is our general solution. Minus x will be in the left hand side plus x, and this is I am taking e power minus y as common, so minus e power minus y into y plus 1. This is our general solution. Moving on, this is the last bit of our question number 4. Okay, which implies dx is equal to minus of cot x dt. So now we can change the variable. One side is one variable, another side is another variable. Implies that dx by cot x is equal to minus dt, or I can write this minus in left hand side and then dt. Okay, you can write this minus in left hand side or right hand side. This is only a constant, so doesn't matter. Implies that minus of cot x, 1 by cot x will be 10x. So this is 10x dx is equal to dt. Now integrating both sides, minus sign will be out of the integration, and 10x integration is ln minus ln cos x is equal to t plus c. So this is minus minus plus, which implies ln cos x mod is equal to t plus c. Because we know the integration of tan x dx is minus ln cos x plus c or ln sec x plus c. So we can apply this, or what can I write? Minus tan x dx integration into dt integration will be minus of tan x integration is ln sec x is equal to t plus c. Either this can be your general solution or this can be your general solution. Or if you want to find only cos x is equal to this ln on right hand side will be e power t plus c, which implies cos x is equal to e power t into e power c. E power c is nothing but a constant, so cos x is equal to c into e power t. This can be your general solution. This can be your general solution, or this can be your general solution. Okay. In the same way you can find in this question also, or you can say this is the answer. Okay. Now this complete our question number 4. In the next video or in the next lesson we are going to study the question number 5. Okay. So thanks for watching.